Canada. The learning objective. Students will be able to investigate and explain the key characteristics of various governmental systems and demonstrate the ability to connect the rights and responsibilities associated with each system. Please grab a copy of the notes, follow along, and fill in the blanks as you're watching the video. We're looking at Scale 2, the United States and Canada. You've probably already studied the United States. Now we're going to be studying Canada. We're going to investigate and explain the characteristics of different governmental systems and connect the rights and responsibilities within that system. The first vocabulary word that we have is parliament. It is citizens elect members of parliament, and then the members select the leader. Presidential. System of government in which the leader is constitutionally independent of the legislature. Citizens directly elect their leader. Chief executive, the head of government. This is the country's top most powerful official who manages the day-to-day activities of the government. Head of state, a leader who officially represents the nation during ceremonial events. In reality, this person holds little political power. Constitutional monarchy, a system of government that is ruled by a king or queen whose power is limited by the country's constitution. The political power is shared between the monarch, king or queen, and the constitutional government, for example, Parliament. Parliament Hill in Ottawa, Ontario, is the home of Canada's central government. Types of government. Canada is a constitutional monarchy. The king is the head of state, and the prime minister is the head of government. They have a legislative, executive, and judicial branches like the United States. Legislative branch is Parliament. Types of government. Canada has a responsible government, a government where there is a degree of accountability towards Parliament. Canada's ministry is called the Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister. Legislature. A country's legislature is the central authority, lawmaking body. Canada's legislature is called Parliament. The citizens of Canada vote for members of one House of Parliament. Members of Parliament belong to many different political parties. Legislature. The Parliament of Canada is the country's bicameral legislature government that has two House legislative systems, the Senate and the House of Commons. The Senate has 105 seats. Members are appointed by the Governor General with advice from the Prime Minister. Members are not elected by the people. They can serve until they are 75 years old. The House of Commons has 308 seats. Members are directly elected by the people. Members serve 5-year terms. The Prime Minister is chosen from the majority party in the House of Commons. This is Canada's Senate. This is Canada's House of Commons. The head of state is monarch, King Charles III of England. The Governor General is Mary Simon. The head of government is the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. Parliamentary democracy. The Prime Minister is selected from the majority party in the legislature. Parliamentary democracy. Legislature. Parliament chooses the head of government, the executive leader. Citizens vote for members of the House of Commons, not directly for the Prime Minister. Parliamentary democracy. The Prime Minister and his cabinets are members of the legislature, and they must answer to the legislature. The government will stay in office for a specified period of time unless the Prime Minister loses support of the majority in the legislature on an important vote. In the event that happens, the Prime Minister must resign and a new one is chosen immediately. Role of the citizen. Citizens must be 18 years of age to vote, but it is not required by law. As democracy, citizens can participate in voting and elections. Citizens vote for members of the parliament, not directly for the prime minister. Canada has a constitution that guarantees citizens many personal rights and freedoms. How are leaders chosen? Monarch is a position that is inherited through the family line. Governor General is appointed by the monarch. The person serves a 5-year term. The Prime Minister, citizens age 18 years of age and older vote to elect members of the House of Commons. The Governor General then selects a Prime Minister from the majority party in the elected legislature. Voting. There's 2 dominant political parties in Canada, the Liberal Party of Canada and the Conservative Party. Canada, Ottawa is the capital. Toronto is the largest city. Act of Union. Many provinces joined together into one country and formed Canada. Canada facts. They invented hockey. Animals include beavers, caribou, moose, polar bears, and wolverines, and the flag contains a maple leaf. Canada facts. It has more lakes than all the rest of the world combined. Land. 90% of land cannot be farmed because it's covered in permafrost. Canada Cordilleras. It is a chain of mountains in western Canada. Provinces and territories. There are 10 provinces, 3 territories, Yukon, Northwest, and Nunavut. Provinces of Quebec is very French and speaks French. Canadian history. Native people are called First Nation. The War of 1812 united Canada against the United States. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you were able to get some information.